It's a very relatable feeling. And this is something I think Linkin Park has done so well is bringing emotion and voice to things that many people feel on a daily basis. What's going on, you guys? My name is EVANLULS. I am a drummer of 25 plus years, and I do drum covers on Twitch live Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern. This video is going to be my first time reaction to hearing Lost by Linkin Park. During the listening, I'll start and stop a few times to make commentary on the things that I'm hearing. At the end of the video, I'll do what I do most days on Twitch, which is play along with a song that I've never heard before. So obviously we'll hear it once now while we react to it. And then after that, we'll take some time to play along with the song as well. A little backstory with me and Linkin Park. The Hybrid Theory album is probably in my top 10, maybe even my top 5 albums of all time, as far as having an influence on me, not only as a musician, but also as a person. And in my opinion, it makes sense because they've taken so many different styles of music and genres and smashed them into this beautiful masterpiece sound that they have. Their combination of passion with creative and catchy melodies and really impactful, meaningful lyrics makes them a powerhouse, in my opinion. I remember listening to Crawling on repeat forever when I was trying to fall asleep at night. I would have this song on, and I remember listening to Hybrid Theory pretty much front to back on a daily basis to and from school and sporting events and things like that. And to say that this band has had a massive impact on my life is actually an understatement. Because of them, I discovered so many different musicians around that same time period when they first started making music. Obviously, it was super tragic to hear about Chester's passing. And, you know, I know how much this band and him in particular have meant to so many people who have listened to their music over the years. Listening to the song is going to be difficult because of the tragic passing of Chester, knowing that this is a song that he wrote and knowing the difficulties he dealt with mentally. There's a lot around listening to their music, especially when it was written while Chester was with us still. My goals for this video are really two different things. The first thing is to say thank you to Linkin Park and to Chester for so many great songs over so many years that have blessed us. Number two is to encourage anybody out there who's struggling. You're not alone, and if you are somebody out there who's struggling, I'll leave resources down in the description below. Would love for you to check those resources out. So with that said, let's check out Lost by Linkin Park.
Just a scar somewhere down inside of me, something I cannot repair.
The thing I tell people about Linkin Park that I think is what makes them so unique is their ability to mix genres in such a beautiful way. So you have the electronic sound mixed with just a good chunky rock sound. And they always have these awesome intros with these really fun melodies that you hear there. And then they bring it down into their verse. And Chester has such a delicate sound here, right? But we all know if you've listened to Linkin Park long enough that his range and his dynamic changes dramatically from verses to choruses. So anyway.
Even though it will always be, I pretend it isn't there. I'm trapped in yesterday, where the pain is all I know, and I'll never break away, 'cause when I'm alone, I'm lost in these memories, living behind my own illusion, lost all my dignity, living inside my own confusion.
Right, and then they bring it back down. So the good example of when Chester goes from the really delicate verses to the really aggressive and harsh vocals in the chorus You hear his passion every single time in his choruses. I've always loved that contrast. And every vocalist has their own unique sound, and sometimes you can't pinpoint exactly what it is about that sound. It's just theirs. And that's what I think is true for Chester, you know, with the way that he sings with so much passion and range and dynamic, is what I feel like people gravitate towards. Now, obviously, we already hear this darkness in this verse and chorus, talking about pain and being lost in the confusion. And the thing about their lyrics is I think that so many people can relate to feeling that. I think many people can relate to feeling lost and confused. I've had lots of different changes throughout my life, and I often think about when I've listened to some of the, when I've listened to some of their music, how difficult life can be and how overwhelming it can be at times. And it's a very relatable feeling. And this is something I think Linkin Park has done so well, is bringing emotion and voice to things that many people feel on a daily basis. So.
I'm tired. I will always be afraid of the damage I've received, broken promises they made, and how blindly I believed. I will never break away, 'cause when I'm alone, I'm lost in these memories, living behind my own illusion, lost all my dignity, living inside my own confusion. I try to keep this pain inside, but
So, well, I'll bring it back just a little bit, but going back to the lyrical content, the relatability of the lyrics is one of their shining features, in my opinion. However, I think people often feel this is their identity for a long period of time. Like, it's something that you will never escape. It's something that you can't see a way out of. And I think, again, that's just a relatable feeling where people often feel like, when is what I'm going through going to end? When is it going to, where's the light at the end of the tunnel? Right. And it's such a relatable thing, and it's an extremely emotional thing. I felt this. I know many people in life will also feel this. So, incredibly powerful chorus.
alright. I try to keep this pain inside, but I will never be alright. I try to keep this pain inside, but I will never be alright. I try to keep this pain inside, but I will never be alright. I'm lost in these memories, living behind my own illusion, lost all my dignity, living inside my own confusion.
Yeah, I mean, this is so close to, so close to what this album that this song was going to be released on, that it wasn't released on, sounded like. And I think I listened to an interview. I think a while back, Mike was talking about how they felt like they had already accomplished what this song accomplished with either another song or other songs on the album, which is why it didn't get released. But more of it. Like, I don't know. I could eat these songs up for the rest of my life because I feel like they're just so relatable. The music's incredible, and there's so much passion put into every element of the song. They're always incredible journeys that they take you on. I want to go back and listen to the bridge again. I'm going to try to find it here.
Alright, I try to keep this pain inside, but I will never be alright. I try to keep this pain.
Like, he goes, I love that he goes higher here on top of what's happening underneath. You get a lot of vocals layering together. Yeah, wow. It's incredible. It's hard not to talk about all of the incredible lyrical content that's here. And the theme for me, this is what stands out to me is I look at the overall song and I think about the theme here. And at least for me, when I hear it, going back to what I said before, is these relatable things that are communicated that I think a lot of people will experience throughout their life, of kind of not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, having a loss of dignity and maybe not being okay, and struggling. And I think the thing that our society doesn't do very well is let you know that it's okay to not be okay, which is an unfortunate reality that we have to function in as people, trying to go through life feeling like we have to fix ourselves, like we have to find a way to get better. And we don't ever just embrace our situation and say, okay, yes, I know this isn't going to go on forever, but I need to be heard with where I am now. And the fact that I don't know what to do, I don't know where to go, I don't know how to escape what I'm feeling, right? So there's just so much relatability, I think, for a lot of people out there, which is why I think this band has had such an impact outside of their music. Overall, it's an incredible song and super true to who I think Linkin Park has always been, from Hybrid Theory to now. So
Just a scar somewhere down inside of me, something I cannot repair, even though it will always be. I pretend it isn't there. I'm trapped in yesterday, where the pain is all I know. And I'll never break away, 'cause when I'm alone, I'm lost in these memories, living behind my own illusion, lost all my dignity, living inside my own confusion. But I'm tired, I will always be afraid of the damage I've received, broken promises they made, and how blindly I believed. I will never break away, 'cause when I'm alone, I'm lost in these memories, living behind my own illusion, lost all my dignity, living inside my own confusion. I try to keep this pain inside, but I will never be alright. I try to keep this pain inside, but I will never be alright. I try to keep this pain inside, but I will never be alright. I try to keep this pain inside, but I will never be alright. Lost in these memories, living behind my own illusion, lost all my dignity, living inside my own confusion.
anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. I hope you enjoyed the song, and I'd be curious to know in the comments what you think of Lost by Linkin Park. And if there's any other songs by them that have had an impact on you, what are they? Which one was like your Linkin Park song? Let me know in the comments. Thanks so much for watching to the end if you did. If you enjoyed this content, or if you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to like and subscribe, because my hope is to do more of these in the future for not just Linkin Park, but many other bands. And if you enjoy sharing music with people, I'm live on Twitch, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday, where I play drum covers for you for the first time, most of the time, songs that I've never heard before. So stop by sometime. We'd love to have you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.